Good afternoon, Tony Hayes again for Paranormal Investigation UK. Today's date is still the 14th of February 2022, which is Valentine's Day. And no Valentine's for me. I'm back on the third review of today, and it's the 29th of August 2021 at the Chester. Quite an unusual one, this. The owner got in touch to say that the camera had alerted, and he could hear a very distinctive bang sound, followed by what he said it was a hissing or that sort of sound. So I'm actually on an amplified headphones. I use a Rode microphone that has an output for a set of headphones, and it's got its own separate amplifier, so I can hear quite loud. So if you're using a laptop or maybe a smartphone to listen to that, I always suggest you either use headphones. Bluetooth are very, very good these days, and it gives you a little bit more quality, particularly if you can get your headphones right directly over the ears, and it'll sort of suppress any sort of outside environment noise. It won't stop it all, but it'll certainly be better. So it may be on these until I actually get it in the software, if I need to, that I can hear stuff that you might not be able to. So it just quickens up the process for reviewing it for me, that's all. So what we're going to do first here, we're going to watch this all the way through. I've got all the volumes turned up, and we're going to see where this takes us. This is in the meeting, come Storeroom. The guy collects particular games, they're all nice. He starts some of these incredibly expensive, so bit of a tap sound. Well, there's nothing to be seen, and I couldn't hear anything else except for that tap sound. So I'm not too certain what the owner is hearing. So what I'll do, I'll pop into here. That's the sound anyway. You don't need the video, so get rid of that. Just for what time this was. It's just got to 20 past 7. 29th of August. Oh, it's a Sunday. So it's about 20 past 7 on a Sunday morning. Unlikely anybody's going to be about that time, but you never know. Okay, let's see what we can find. Just going to bring the analyzer in. Yeah, we have got a bit of a it's been out of the frequency range of the normal raps that have been occurring. Okay, let's take a screenshot of that. He seems to convince himself that he could hear something after. So I'll bring that forward. Just amplify that. Let's see what I could hear. Yeah, there's no hiss sound. I think what you've got here, I'll just loop that for you. I'll turn it quite higher, is pareidolia. Pareidolia is the brain's ability to formulate sounds or visual objects on random data. And what that means is if you look, for example, at any colour, or you look at the sky where you've got mixtures of cloud and maybe blue sky, white cloud, if you stare at it often long enough, your brain will begin to see pictures. Not often it becomes like a face is the common one that we look at. The same pareidolia works for sound. You can hear a sound, and the brain attempts to try and use its memory banks to come up with what it can listen, what it's hearing. So, for example, on electronic voice phenomena, where you predominantly deal with words, you hear it, and your brain will tell you what he thinks it's hearing. Out of the three of us in Paranormal Investigation UK, I can't think of a single occasion when all three of us have agreed on the same sort of sound. 99% of the time, we won't agree. We'll have our own interpretation of what that sound is. So I think what happens is you can actually hear. Let me just play that for a few seconds. Because I've lifted the volume up, and I presume he's done it here then by amplifying it. It lifts the background feedback up. It's generated sound or noise, and the brain will attempt to try and come up with some sort of, because its words is predominantly, it locks onto his words, it'll tell you. So I think what you're dealing with here is just simple pareidolia, nothing more than that. I can't hear anything. And certainly, if I was to bring up the analyzer, I'll just do this quickly. Your voice spectrum is going to be around this area here. That won't be voice spectrum. No. Nothing like it. And I think I'll tend to agree with what he's saying as far as this sound's concerned, where he's indicating that this could in fact be a camera that's making the sound, and we have had this before. It's a little bit different, certainly not a rap, and we've got the frequency of that, which is there, which is suggestive of nothing. It's just a question of just recording this one. It's pareidolia as far as anything else is concerned, and certainly the frequency of the rap or bang sound in a rap it's something else which I don't know. He's suggesting it could be the camera noise. It may be paranormal, may not be, but it's more likely not to have a paranormal label to that one. Okay, see you on the next movie. Bye.